Yeah. A little bit bright. Um, I hope you're doing well. I'm doing not too bad myself. Let's see. Okay, so I've been kind of sitting with this idea ever since it's been proposed to me, which has been a couple years. Um, so I watched this guy named Atrioc on YouTube. Uh, I watch pretty much every video there can be, at least on YouTube. Um, I've watched his main channel stuff. I've watched his clips channel. I've been pretty much following since the beginning of COVID. Um, I haven't really watched his stream as much, so I am predominantly a YouTube person, but I will occasionally. Um, I'm also listening to his current podcast, Lemonade Stand, um, which has been really interesting. I think overall, I like the stuff that he generally talks about. Like I like the initial start from games, and then marketing, and then now to kind of, I guess, economics, geopolitics. I don't want to throw big words around just because I don't necessarily know the definition of them, but he is talking more about money, I guess. Um, Not money in general, but just kind of the tie-ins to money in a way. Um, Now that kind of brings me back a little bit to this one video that I saw, which was basically him saying that he's had a lot of people go into marketing, and I think he was a global marketing manager at Nvidia. He previously started at Twitch. I don't know if there's anything in between, but he was basically talking about his marketing Mondays, or like his passion for marketing in general, and him wanting to share that with other people, that it was kind of rubbing off in a way that made people maybe seem passionate about marketing, but they weren't actually. They were more so passionate about him being passionate about it. And I think that excitement drove people to look into it more. And yeah, I think the main idea was that, is it coming from the right place? Um, at least personally. And so I saw that. Now, I didn't think I would want to go into marketing, but I thought it was interesting, which is what he does. Um, but now, with his kind of current shift away from marketing and onto what he's currently talking about, it leads me to wonder, is this something that I'm passionate about? We've kind of seen that on the videos that I've posted. They're not really related to money, although a couple are, and money in the broader sense. Um, like, I guess, Canadian or US, or smaller inner workings like that. It hasn't really gotten to that point, though I do want to make some stuff related to that, because Canada's budget just came out, which I wouldn't usually be passionate about. And so, is me doing all this research really my passion, or is it me just reflecting what somebody else is passionate about? It's very possible that in a year or two, it's not going to be that interesting. And so, even the book that I'm reading is just one of their book club books. Um, so it's I think it's very interesting, because why is it interesting? Why do I think because it impacts me. It's I guess it's a question of, am I passionate because I'm passionate, or am I passionate because somebody else is not placing that on me, but it is because that is what surrounds me. I guess that's a different question of like identity, feeling like an imposter. But I'm not there. I kind of like this. This is in like, it's cool to talk about. It's cool to be knowledgeable about it. Maybe it's too much, but I mean, hasn't had any downsides for me just yet. So yeah. Anyways, just wanted to, I guess, bring that up. Just because I thought it was an interesting point, and how I overall relate to it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah.